right, that should be good now. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. As you can see, we have a bit of a new upgraded live stream. Just let me know if you can see and hear me all right. Everything looks good on my end. But before we get started on this election day live stream, I want to make sure that everything is running smoothly for your viewing pleasure. All right, guys. So yes, it's election day, and Trump is winning by a landslide at the current moment in time. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening. Shout out to everybody here in the live chat. Hope you're all excited. As you can see, I did go out and vote today for Donald J. Trump, and ideally, he takes this one home tonight. All right, let's go ahead and make sure this is all proper. There we go. We should be good now. So the market is pumping, and the market is pumping because it is pricing in a major Trump victory. Green across the board. There's really nothing red at the moment. Largest gainers and losers. Bunch of meme coins are leading the way, but in reality, we're seeing some fundamental altcoins also catch a bid for the first time in a really long time, which is very exciting. Now, when it comes to the election, look, this should be called tonight, but who knows with the clown world that we live in. As of right now, Trump is winning by a landslide, which is pretty awesome. By the way, shout out to Fiat Hater for letting me know that it looks and sounds awesome. Appreciate that. But yeah, as of right now, Trump's winning by a landslide. So that's very nice. That's huge. And we'll see if this trend does continue. I think it will, as more and more people are waking up from the woke mind virus that has been inflicting them for many years, as well as just the true patriots showing out. You absolutely love to see it. And will this make a difference in the long run? I mean, no. The U.S. is crumbling, but at least we have something to be optimistic about in the immediate short term. All right, keep that in mind. When it comes to poly market, we have a major Trump lead in the betting market. We have a lot of people putting a ton of money on Trump to win this election. Earlier today, there was one person on poly market, a user by the name of ZXGNGL. They put $18 million for Trump to win, with a potential payout, as you can see, $29.5 million. That would be a net profit of $11.5 million if Trump does take this one home. Huge bet. I mean, insane gambling here. This is straight up gambling with $18 million. Yes, the odds are in this guy's favor, but hey, I mean, you got to love the gamble. Also, you have Aiden Ross. He put $1 million for Trump to win. On stake here, as you can see, $1 million to pay out $1.6 million. So a lot of big money pouring in for Trump to win. And I mean, I'm not surprised. Also, Joe Rogan has officially endorsed Donald Trump as soon as yesterday. So I mean, look, everything is looking up right now. So let's get into the Bitcoin price. Will we make a new all-time high tonight? It certainly looks like it. Look at this candle. All right, this daily candle opened 2.5 hours ago at around $69,300. The current price is $72,800. We are just what is it, 1% away from the all-time high? Less than 1%? Yeah, exactly 1% away from making a new all-time high. Let's go ahead and take a look at our live poll here. And we do have some results from our live poll. We have an overwhelming yes for Bitcoin to make a new all-time high tonight. So it does appear that the live audience is feeling very optimistic at this moment in time, and people are expecting this to break into price discovery. And like I've said here on the channel during these live streams I've been doing every single day for the past 2 months or whatever, a Trump victory is going to send this market. The market's pricing it in right now. Will things change? Will it be a sell the news when the results are announced? Of course, it's possible, and with the way the market's pumping, it adds more odds to that scenario happening. But at the same time, this likely will be a repeat of the September FOMC meeting when they announced the first interest rate cut, and the market just rallied as soon as the rate cut was announced officially by the Federal Reserve. All right, so Yeah, I mean, I certainly can see it making a new all-time high and heading up here towards $75,000, $80,000 in the immediate short term, like tonight or tomorrow, this week. It won't go straight up to 100K. Don't get too blinded by the bull goggles right now. There will be more likely than not some major pullbacks along the way. But all in all, you can see on the Bitcoin chart, we're looking for a move to the top of the channel, and that's at $75,000. 75 grand for one Bitcoin. That's what we're looking for tonight. We're looking for this push up here to the top of this parallel channel the price has been trading in from the 6th of September. And there are moments, there are times when the market is extremely bullish and you'll see it break out of the top of a channel. That's usually when it puts in a straight up parabolic move. Will that happen? Who knows? But it's on the table, being that the channel is here and it's approaching resistance for a breakout to put in a straight up God candle. So that's what we're looking for. Below, we have our monthly open at 70,500 approximately, depending on which chart you're looking at. That's going to be your green line you see here on the chart, the monthly open. All right, that's a very important level to hold as support if, for whatever reason, we do actually end up coming down from this mega green candle you see on the screen. We want to hold our monthly open and make sure the month of November stays green here. Because today we did flip the month from red to green with this breakout above the monthly open, which is a good thing. We can look at the monthly candle and get a visual on that. And the monthly candle looks pretty epic to me. Huge long wick down at the start of November to 66,000. We're already up here at 72. And, you know, this is what we want to see for a huge green bar. We already had the wick down. Let's see it continue upwards. We want to hold the monthly open at 70,500 as support here if things get crazy and we see a retracement with these live election results announced. All right, so that's Bitcoin in a nutshell right now. On the lower time frames, you can see just over the past 3 hours, it's been very, very bullish as more and more results do come into play. All right, so we'll see how this goes. I do plan on streaming for a while tonight because these election results could be announced by like 11 p.m., which is in an hour and 20 minutes. So hey, I might just go do a long stream, longest I've ever done, so we can watch this election result live. Now look, in order, or not in order, but shout out to Donald Trump, because soon, hopefully, he will be back in the White House in the Oval Office, crushing McDonald's and Diet Coke. So to honor that, I do have a Coke here. This is the fuel of champions. The fuel of the 47th president of the U.S., Coca-Cola. Cheers to that, boys. All right, let's go ahead and move on to some more news we got going on today. But before I do that, I want to see what's happening in our live chat. Guys, be sure to smash up the like button if you're enjoying the stream so far. We're just getting started. This is going to be a long one. Shout out to Renum19. He says, pump it. Shout out to Kylo the dog and All Day Dre. We got Armzilla in the house. King Louie says, is it decided? No, it is not decided yet. But hopefully by maybe an hour and a half it will be. Who knows, though? Could take a few days like it did 4 years ago when they stole it. Anyways, shout out to Rigoberto. Shout out to Ladradoodle. Fiat Hater in the building. We got Adrian Kent, Silvadala. What's going on, everyone? We got Doles. We got Jonathan, Ian. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for being here, as well as Man with a Plan. Absolutely love it. All right, so here we have a tweet from GCR. This is the first time that GCR tweeted in a very long time, really since 2022. So yeah, over 2 years, 2.5 years, GCR has not come out of hiding. But he essentially, look, he's one of the biggest whales in the Trump MAGA coin. He caused, by the way, this is the new Solana shitcoin MAGA cycle that released like 2 hours ago and went up like 70x, as you can see. Solana trenches are on fire with this. But anyways, if we look at the Trump MAGA coin, not the MAGA hat, the Trump MAGA here, trading for $3.79. This thing really is not performing at all. But we do have a sign of optimism with a double bottom here in this demand level. All right, so ideally we see this break out, but GCR is actually the reason why this sell-off happened. He sold some Trump. He was one of the largest holders and sold like $1 to $2 million. And yeah, anyways, so yeah, GCR wants Trump to win. Long story short. So he says, although it's common to believe your vote doesn't matter, perhaps a very quick history lesson. So in 2000, the year 2000, the election was decided by 537 votes. So it's probably not going to be that close. We know for a fact it's not that close this year. He's still encouraging people to go out and vote. Now, look, I truly believe voting doesn't do anything. But, I mean, we got to do it for the culture, right? We got to do it for the culture. So, I mean, if you're over on the West Coast, you might have some time. Go vote for Trump if it's not too late. We have a tweet from Kobe here. And he's also saying this is 4 hours ago. So he's in a left-leaning group chat, automatic red flag. Anyways, and also a right-leaning group chat. Talk about the early voting, like being sat with the window into two parallel universes. Somehow they're both winning, apparently. And he says this is the first time he's happy to be British. Now, he makes a good point because it is a huge echo chamber. Like the political arguments and debates between the right and the left, it goes absolutely nowhere. But at the end of the day, I mean, one side is corrupted with some kind of virus. The other side just could actually see through the smoke and mirrors in my lens. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I share that view with the vast majority of people in the world. But it is what it is, right? It's what happens when you have a television in everyone's house since the 60s programming the mind. It is what it is. So with Bitcoin pumping right now, approaching the all-time high, we have interest for Bitcoin at bear market low levels. So retail still does not care whatsoever about Bitcoin or the crypto market. We do have some people coming in, obviously, because they hear their friends make a ton of money in the trenches, or a family member made some good money off of crypto or whatever. But for the most part, the vast majority of people still don't care whatsoever about crypto. Now, this is likely to change, especially with Trump being so pro-crypto. And the price increasing. The best marketing for the crypto market is Bitcoin going up and altcoins going up. So this is likely to change, and this is what happens in a bull market. In a bull market, you have a flood of new participants, new capital coming into the market, and this causes a frenzy. It causes euphoria. It causes a rush of new capital into the markets. So these are all signs we like to see. This is what we like to see. The fact that retail interest is at bear market lows for Bitcoin. It's all about how you look at things. And in my view, it just means that they will come. They will come because, again, the best marketing is green candles. Now, if you look at the total market cap chart, it's breaking out today. And this is because Bitcoin's breaking out. But at the same time, the total 2 as well as the total 3 still in their consolidations, but we do have some green impulses here, which is nice to see. The total 3 is in a sideways range, and we are simply looking forward to break out above $650 billion in the altcoin market cap and head up here towards $1 trillion. Right, the peak of last cycle was at $1.1 trillion for the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. So again, the idea here is to see a new all-time high for the total altcoin market cap, the total 3. And that's going to be above $1.1 trillion, which means there is going to be a ton of capital coming into the market. Will it go as high as some people are predicting, like 3 to 4 to 5 trillion? Look, I'm not that optimistic. That's a little kind of insane, bull goggles fully on. But I would like this to go ahead and reach levels of $1.5 to $2 trillion. And that would be more than enough capital to see altcoins explode in value, 10x's to 100x's across the board, depending on the project. Also, others' dominance ideally is trying to find a bottom down here at around 8.6%. This is the total market cap percentage of every altcoin outside of the top 10. And right now it's at around 9%, just below 9%. It peaked over here at the last cycle at around 20%. All right, so it would be a 100% increase over that actually to get back to the highs of last cycle. And again, ideally we see others' dominance make new highs, which just means that a greater percentage of the crypto market cap will be in altcoins. More money in altcoins means their prices go higher. So in general, yes, we're still pre-bull market. As crazy as that might sound, even with Bitcoin about to make a new all-time high. And seasonality-wise, this is the most bullish time of the year. We're post-halving, we're post-election. I've shown you tweets this week and last week about how post-election, usually we pump super hard since Bitcoin's inception. Right? This is not some made-up statistic. This is fact. Since Bitcoin was created, every year after the election, or every month to 6 months after the elections, we've rallied extremely hard. So we have a lot of reasons to be optimistic right now. If you want a good laugh, let's go ahead and watch this clip here. So here we have Kamala pretending to call a voter, but then accidentally showed her screen. She was on the camera app. Let's go ahead and watch this cringy clip.
How you doing? Have you voted already?
Let me know if you guys can hear this, by the way.
You did? Thank you.
Should be able to. Sorry. There you go, right there. On the phone with a voter. Yeah, she's on the camera app. And everybody in the replies is saying she doesn't even have the green dot at the top, meaning she's on a phone call. Look, just a lying jester clown, basically, that just cackles like a hyena. Absolute joke.
So very much. You know, it's so important.
Super cringe, but I mean, this is nothing new. This is nothing new whatsoever. All right, Bergen County Real Estate, we can hear it. And we got a super chat. We got a super chat from Bergen County Real Estate for $4.99. Says, stream looking fire. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for the compliment on the new live stream setup. So yeah, I mean, look, just a cackling hyena listening to her puppet masters. What else is new? Now, there is some fear amongst the world today, I suppose, but not really. This tweet from Wall Street Bets. Justin, the U.S. is going to test hypersonic nuclear missiles tonight, hours after election polls close. Who knows if this is real or not? I mean, it could be real. I did see a headline as well that there's some conflict in the Middle East escalating between Syria and Israel, I believe. But look, all attention is on the election right now. Nobody really cares about anything happening in the Middle East. All eyes are on the United States of America, on who is going to become the leader of the quote-unquote free world, even though the world ain't free no more like it was, say, in the 80s or 90s. Times are different. But nonetheless, Trump's still in the lead. We'll keep on refreshing this as we go, guys. Now we're going to look at some PolyFi meme coins in relation to the election and see how they're doing. All right, so we've already taken a look at the Trump MAGA coin. And like we talked about, hasn't necessarily rallied too much. More likely than not is waiting for a decisive factor of Trump winning, because look, uncertainty is the worst thing, and it's still uncertain that Trump's going to win. It certainly looks like he will, but it's largely uncertain. But double bottom in demand, you want to see a break out of this and head towards your next target at $7. There's the MAGA hat coin. It's up 16% on the day, but all of these Trump meme coins aren't really, these are the main ones. Yes, there's the Solana ones that launched a few hours ago at a 20K market cap, and you know they're at $1 million now, and they went up 50x. Right? That's always happening in crypto at this moment in time. People love to gamble in the trenches, but we're talking about the main PolyFi meme coins. The MAGA hat, 80 million market cap, and you can see, I mean, very similar to the Trump MAGA coin. It's not really moving at all right now. It did hold support down here, which is what you want to see, right? Just here. But ideally, this is going to hold as support, and you see a nice impulsive move, and you make a higher high to go ahead and continue the uptrend. As of right now, we do have a higher low off of support, so we want to make that higher high here, and that will happen if Trump wins, more likely than not. Chud up 40% today, looking good there. Now let's check out the USA American coin. So this one, same thing. All of these Trump coins, all these polyfi meme coins are sat on support and not doing a damn thing right now. You can see this just in a very, very flat consolidation. Now, this has started a new uptrend, being that it's made a higher high up here, right? It's cleared these previous highs to the left. And it's also made a higher low over here. So ideally, this new uptrend does continue. You see this support trend line hold, and you see this thing again. Same thing as the MAGA hat. You see it make a higher high and continue in its uptrend. This one is on Murad's list, which does give it, say, more credibility than some other polyfi meme coin. But still, it's performing the exact same as all the other ones, right? They're all sideways, they're all flat, and they're all waiting on who is going to be declared, or not really declared, who is going to be selected as the winner. Trump has gone up now on Polymarket to 80% from 78% a few minutes ago. So more and more capital, more and more money is coming in to bet on Trump here. Let's see what's happening here in our live chat. Glasshopper 77. He says, go Trump, we got this. Yes, sir. Lucas, time to go all in. That's up to you, brother. I mean, I'm well positioned already, but it depends on you and your circumstances. Ian M, thank you for the update, saying it sounds and looks great. Shout out Ladradoodle. James Curie, how are you doing, legend? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Shout out to Rainer. We got Kelly L. Would you long Bitcoin? No, absolutely not. The entry for Bitcoin is not here. The entry has passed. Right? You can see down here, it made the Monday low at $66,860. Right off of the 4-hour 200 EMA, in this level of demand that's drawn out in a green box. And also, you can put a trend line connecting this wick low from the 23rd of October to this wick low on the 25th of October. And you had a perfect tap of this line as well. So this was the entry down here around 67,000. Up here at 73K, you're basically trying to long for a breakout at resistance. And of course, it could just send. And if there's going to be a day that it sends, it's probably going to be today. But as a trader, you must have your own trading plan. And personally, in my trading plan, I do have rules saying that I don't long resistance after a major pump. Just makes zero sense. The entry was down here at 67K. Now, if you're not in a trade, you simply let it go and the market will present to you another opportunity. It always does, but don't try and force it. It makes no sense to enter into a long right now. Declan says, smash that like button. Yes, sir. Smash that like button. Shout out to Eric W. Eric, my man, good to see you here. We got a super chat from Germans1 saying, let's go, Connor. Thank you for the super chat, Germans1. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, brother. And Eric W says that Ginnon is pumping. So Ginnon the cat is Doge's brother. And a lot of things are pumping today. This is up 17%. I know there's an Ethereum version. There's some on Solana. I don't know which one is the true version. The ETH one looks like this. So it must be the Solana version you're in, Eric W. But yeah, this is Doge's brother, Ginin the cat. And the chart currently looks like this. Now, Doge associated coins, like Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, it's pumping today. So maybe Ginin the cat will ride off of those coattails. But yeah, this does look bottomed out here at a 12 million market cap. The chart's dead sideways, no volume. So ideally, you want to see a pump out of this. We just talked about DOGE, Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. All right, this is not the one we want to look at. This is the one. 76 million market cap. And yeah, this thing just broke out of a megaphone, basically. Yeah, depending on how you draw your lines. But yeah, this thing's looking really good. It's in price discovery, and with Elon Musk about to take a seat in the White House as the lead of the Department of Government Efficiency. That's why this coin was created, because Elon basically said he's going to make a new department for the White House. You know, there's a good chance this one does actually continue here, but yeah. Dr. Vostro, he says that it looks like YouTube is preventing him from watching election channels. Kept cut off the stream. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen with today's live stream. Hopefully that doesn't happen at all. Now, the regular Dogecoin is looking insane right now. All right. It's breaking out of a very, very long kind of consolidation here from June to October. This thing was dead sideways on its first macro pullback since it pumped off at the bottom. And it has not cleared its highs yet at 22, 23 cents, but it's on track to do so, and it looks like it wants to do it urgently, right? Like in the immediate short-term future. But this is a supply zone now for Dogecoin. Now, the thing about supply zones is they get bursted through and shattered in a bullish trend in a bullish market. So that ideally is what happens here with Doge. It may break, retest, and then send. That's likely what will happen. I mean, there is the off scenario that it goes straight up, but that's an off scenario. However, it may happen. All in all, Dogecoin's looking insane. And again, if you buy this now, you're FOMOing, right? You're reacting out of fear of missing out. So it's never a good idea to buy a huge mega green pump when price is in a supply zone on the weekly time frame. It makes 0 sense to buy that pump. Again, the entry would have been down here in this yellow line or earlier. But nonetheless, Dogecoin's looking insane, and it's one of the top gainers today. If you look at the top 100, let me pull up Crypto Bubbles real quick. If we look at the top 100, everything is green. Doge over here at 23% in the green, which is much more than many of these other assets in the top 100. Godius Maximus, the GOAT coin, is up 50%. Bonk is up 15%. Tau is up 20%. So everything is pumping today. Even Ethereum is up 6.5%. According to Crypto Bubbles. So very bullish market right now, as the market is again waiting for these results to come in. 270 to win. Trump at 188 right now. We'll see what happens. All right, we got Michael DJI Manor. He says, welcome back, Connor. Hope all is still going well with you. Nice to have you back live. I also believe while waiting the election results, you were not nervous at all because I already see a Trump victory. Yeah, I mean, that's where momentum is pointing to right now, Michael. But who knows what's going to happen, man. Crazy things can happen for sure. So regardless of who wins, I'll keep living my life as I always do. Let's see. Didier Gestel says, sorry, but Iowa is currently being flipped in Democratic advantage and Pennsylvania not going well either. There's no need to apologize. No need to say sorry. It is what it is. And, hey, regardless of what happens, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But we all want to see Trump win this thing. Come on, let's be real for a second. Let's see. Peter L says, would you trade your Link Gala for Sui Aptos Beam? Well, completely unrelated to, say, the fundamentals of Link Gala compared to Sui Aptos Beam, I know off of the top of my head that Link and Gala are old cycle coins. They've already experienced a full cycle before, a full bull and bear market cycle. And I've said it many times, I repeat myself basically every live stream, but the new coins that were created after 2022 are going to outperform the old coins that have already seen a full bull and bear market cycle. So yes, I would trade the old coins for the new coins. Sui, Aptos, Beam, all their first bull market, layer ones, as well as gaming infrastructure, gaming network, and Beam. So it makes much more sense to hold those over Link and Gala games to me. Hope that helps, Peter. Fiat equals poor says, let's go. Hit the like button. Yes, sir, guys. Smash that like button. Dre's posting a contract address in the chat. Let's see what Dre's posting. Okay, the right Doge. Okay, this is a new Doge on Sol. Let's see. This thing was released on the 29th of October, and it's rallied pretty hard today. So from the daily open to now, it's up 442%. So over a 5x gain in the past 16 hours on this Doge on Solana. Now the market is straight PvP still. So there's the main Department of Government Efficiency on ETH, but Solana one launches and a bunch of degenerates go in and buy that one. All right, so yeah, I mean, interesting. Many Doges out there, Department of Government Efficiency coins. I still think the ETH one is probably going to be the safest bet. This one is not a pump fund launch, which is surprising. Who knows? Maybe this one has legs, but I'm not sure. So I don't condone anybody gambling on that one. I don't plan on gambling it myself. Dean Hubbard says, looks like machine shenanigans in Pennsylvania, disgraceful. Yeah, there's a bunch of news and reports about, Jesus, Doge now at 20.6 cents. Okay, we got a new all-time high, boys. Yeah, we made a new all-time high, lads. We made a new all-time high. Insane. Very insane. There you have it. November 5th. Remember the 5th of November. Here we are. New all-time high. On election day. Very, very euphoric market right now. Let's be real. Extremely euphoric market. We'll see where this ends up. Now, if we blow this full screen and we take a fib from the previous all-time high now to the 49K low, The 0.27, which is a very accurate fib extension. It's great for taking profits, especially on, like, say, smaller time frame trades, but it works on the larger scale. Bitcoin is 74,500. But your first fib extension is the 0.27 at $80,700. $80,700. So if there's somewhere to end up as resistance here on this all-time high break, it's up here at 80K. Going off of fib extensions. All right, using this one kind of indicator to pinpoint a price. So do with that information what you will, but good chance we're going. We're at 75 now. We are going, boys. Wow. Absolutely insane. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. People are saying 74K, baby. This thing tapped 75. Come on now. Pretty nuts. It's pretty insane stuff we're seeing today out of the crypto market. Pretty insane. Let me see what's going on here in the live chat. So, Trump continues to close in on the presidency. This was a tweet 27 minutes ago, but yeah, we have the live odds here. Kamala, according to the betting markets, is at a 12% chance to win. And let's see if any more results came in here. No, I don't think so. Maybe, who knows. It looks like this red bar is getting more and more red, to me at least. Now you can see the state of New Jersey, pretty cuck state, with the libs taking home the blue victory. Pretty lame, but hey. Yeah. Lib Central out here in New Jersey. What can you say? But it looks like the rest of America, or a good part of it, is getting it right, which is a good thing to see. All right, we'll see if we do hit 80K, boys. Let's see what happens. We will see what happens. Let me catch up with the live chat. Be cool, he says. Thank Trump all. Caught it live on Crypto Empire. Pretty epic stuff. Let's see, ETH. I mean, ETH is trading like there's not a Trump victory being priced in right now. Or I guess this is ETH pricing in a Trump victory. This little green candle. I mean, ETH really is. It just has a really hard time performing well. It struggles to move a few percent up or down. It just goes sideways. Again, this is the bull market trend line going back to the bear market bottom. So I still expect this to be the bottom for ETH. I don't expect it to break its bull market trend line. But it's still kind of hanging on to it right now. All right, this line is controlling price. We want to see a breakaway out of it and head upwards and clear $2,800. Now, Sol is looking really good. You guys remember last week, right? We were looking for that daily demand level to come into play. It hit it over the weekend. And now you have Sol gapping straight up to the highs as well. Beautiful move on Solana out of the daily demand zone at $158. And Doge as well. Deeper in supply here. Again, this is a weekly supply zone for Dogecoin, which means that it shouldn't be underestimated, right? Weekly supply is very, very powerful. But in an uptrend, these get broken through. Yeah, very bullish stuff. All right, so on this chart, we were talking about this at the start of the stream. right? We have this chart with our fib extensions, but this one shows a parallel channel going back to the September lows, and we're at the top of the channel. All right, so we talked about this at the beginning of the stream, this scenario where this may hold up as resistance, but we do have moments in time where we break the channel, and typically that results in a straight up parabolic green candle. When a resistance, upward sloping resistance like this is broken through, it's usually on a ton of strength, and you see that with a mega green candle. So we'll see what happens. This is resistance 75K, right? Top of the channel. Will it roll over? Hopefully not. Hopefully it bursts up to 80K, which has been marked on this chart for a while. Crazy stuff. Rainer says, is there a top to this price action for now? So that's what we're talking about currently, Rainer. Right, the top to this price action, we're at the top of this channel. This is resistance. We will find out how strong this breakout truly is. Was this just a liquidity grab up here to 75K channel resistance? Or is it going to put in the next move up here towards 80K, which is that 0.27 fib extension from the all-time high down to the 49K low? We will find out shortly. Market crazy volatility right now. Absolutely crazy volatility, which is to be expected on election day. Man with a plan says that Pennsylvania's red. So 50% is in. Looks like Harris just got some more points on her side. Or this is literally like a sports game. We're watching the board here. Watching the board, seeing who's going to be declared the selected victor. Bread and circus comes to mind, but I mean, this is the world we live in today. All right, so we're pulling back off of the touch of 75,000. Coinbase, you can see the high price is exactly 75K. And on Bybit Perps, it hit 75,389. All right, this is Coinbase Spot, so that's why you're seeing different prices across different exchanges. Some of them are derivatives, some of them are spot markets. Tau is back up here at 500. So it ended up bottoming at 408. Interesting. So that's the price it was listed over here on Bybit. On the 30th of January, it was listed at $411. And it ended up using one of these consolidations during its parabolic run-up as the launch pad for this move. You can see on the 4-hour, right, this bull flag that happened on the 21st of September. Price used that level as well as the yearly open, as well as the $400 round number to put in the reversal. And it was clean looking back. But yeah, I mean, a lot of things coming back to life here. A lot of coins coming back to life. Watch list is green across the board. But a lot of these coins still have massive ground to make up as well, right? Because they were getting smoked the past few weeks. So a lot of ground to be made up for many alts. Looking at all of these. WorldCoin. Beautiful move from Jasmine. Jupe. Jito moving off of the bottom. So yeah, I mean, Sui up here at 220. Let's see how those Sui memes are doing. FUD the Pug up 20%. Kind of still on this level, but nice 20% candle. There's Blub the Fish up 30%, moving out of demand. And then there's the AAA Cat up 41%. putting in a higher low and continuing. All right, so I made that Sui meme coin video just a few days ago. You can see it was posted yesterday. And the main idea shared in that video is when Sui goes up, the meme coins on the Sui blockchain follow the Sui coin. So with Sui back above $2 at $2.22, that's why the Sui meme coins are also pumping. All right, so not surprising at all. Kind of exactly the outline thesis playing out, and good to see. A lot of green today. So the betting markets, Trump is up at a 90% chance to win currently. 90% chance, according to the gamblers out there in the world, putting their money on somebody to win. I really wonder what time this is going to be called. It's 10:17 p.m. EST currently. Who knows? It might get called as soon as like 11, 12 o'clock. So random asking about Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance, look, with Bitcoin pumping, we see Bitcoin dominance pump as well. So this is making its way further into this major level north of 60%, from 60% to 63% here for Bitcoin dominance. Continues to charge higher. This really is a Bitcoin driven cycle, unlike anything we've really ever seen before, except for maybe in like 2012, 2013, where there were no altcoins on the market, only Bitcoin. But yeah, this thing heading, it's in this level, right? This is the weekly zone. That was the origin of the huge move down in 2021. When Bitcoin dominance lost this level in 2021, that is when things got absolutely nuts. And we are back at that level now after this has been in an aggressive uptrend for around 2 years straight. Bitcoin dominance has been marching upwards. But we've also seen altcoins perform really well. Some of them at least, mainly meme coins, with Bitcoin dominance leading like this. So really very interesting market dynamic across the board. But yeah, still expecting this level to hold as the top for Bitcoin dominance, and we see it go down out of here. But we have to look for signs of a reversal. We're not just going to blindly say it will do that. We need to look for signs of price topping out, but we know this is the key level on the monthly time frame to see it top out. And the total as well. A lot of ground to make up still. All right, let's see Dogecoin again. Still holding over here. So this is a different chart we were looking at before. Here on the Binance chart, you can see I do have a level mapped out over here at around 25 to 29 cents. So if Doge does manage to clear this weekly supply level up here at 20 cents, it is going straight to this next box that we have laid out for us as your next profit target for Dogecoin. Polkadot still trading at prices from 2020, as we can see here. It's at the bear market lows and also at the 2020 lows from October, September, and November at $4. It did go up to $55 in 2021, But Polkadot will probably never be this high at all. If I had to guess a best case scenario for this year, I would guess it goes to max 16, 17 bucks. Would not be holding Polkadot. Elastos ELA. So I do believe this project pivoted from like a new generation smart contract blockchain layer 1 to like a Bitcoin eco coin. Elastos ELA. This thing's been in the market since 2017. It's not new. But yeah, this thing's interesting that it's holding this support level down here at 175 so well. Also looks like a nice retracement level on the fib. Yeah, so right at the 88.6 here. I mean, this is an old cycle coin, but they completely shifted their entire operation from, again, a smart contract Ethereum competitor to like a Bitcoin eco coin. So something to watch there. Speaking of Bitcoin eco, let's take a look at some of these. So PUPS is at 18 cents. It's up 25% today. I mean, meme coins at large doing numbers. Dig up 18%. Looks like somebody cheated this, but it's some buys coming back in. Based AI is very low at 240. Same story with Pepe coin. Can do Inu on ETH, 50 mil market cap. Can do on base is at a 5.6 mil market cap. Again, when it comes to these Kendus, I hold both. Obviously, the Kendu on ETH is, say, the original one that performed crazy well. And Kendu on base is the newer one. But I see both of them performing. I am more bullish on this base version. And yeah, I'd like to see this thing make a new all-time high with the hysteria and hype we have currently. But we'll see how that one goes. Blast is dead. How's the Blast coin doing? People even trade that currently? Nah. So all the airdrop coins, Blast, ZRO, ZK, they all look similar. ZRO and ZK look identical actually to one another. Very similar charts. But in general, these new airdrop layer 2 Ethereum coins kind of performing like the majority of alts. So Kaspa, nice move on Kaz. Although you can see it still has a ton of ground to make up here. But it does continue to hold the 10-cent level down here. And this is a major weekly support zone for Kaspa down here at 10 cents. So very important level to hold, and we want to see it continue to hold this level and then come back to the range high and then break out on Kaz. We don't want to see it. It would be a crazy good opportunity if it came into this green zone. All right, this is outlined in green for a reason. But ideally, it holds this bottom and continues. But hey, if it comes sub 10 in this green zone, I mean, it would be nuts. It would be definitely a sign of weakness. However, I just don't think the bull run is just over yet. If we were later in the cycle, I would be saying different things. However, you just want to see 10 cents hold for Kaspa. Cubic down here, just on the daily, on the weekly. Very low volume, holding this demand zone. Again, ideally this turns into a higher low. Render, same thing at the summertime lows basically. Tau is greatly outperforming render. FET looks similar, I believe. All these kind of main AI coins. Yeah, FET doing a bit better, but still kind of a similar looking chart, lagging behind greatly. So really Tau and some low cap AI coins are moving. Everything else, even the mainstays, render, FET, just not really doing too much. INJ trading like a shit coin. Naka. Yeah, so I mean, at large, many alts are not doing much. So this is very exciting. TET back up to $10. With Bitcoin trading how it is, altcoins are still in the same position. I'm just running through these charts, taking quick glances at them. Altcoins are in the same positions they've been in for months. Vastly underperforming Bitcoin and Solana. I mean, yeah, every one I just ran through like 20, 30 tickers. They all are underperforming. So, yeah, we're still early. Again, going back to the tweet I was showing earlier. Where is it? Retail interest is still at bear market lows. It's PvP out here. Make no mistake, there's definitely money to be made, but we are not nearly in bull market conditions. And it's clear we're in PvP going back to the total 3. Yet to break out. Some new money coming into the system over the past 2 days, but this is really where it's been for many months. So, I mean, look, if my calculations here are correct, if my forecasts are correct, and we get the altcoin season, I do expect the patience will be rewarded. And many of the coins I'm bullish on are going to pump. Even if you're not bullish on coins I hold and you hold different alts, there's a good chance the majority of them are underperforming and looking similar to the ones I just showed on the screen. Some of them are flying, but those are select outliers. Overall, patience still required for altcoins, still PvP. That ain't changing just yet. Guys, smash up that like button. Appreciate your support. Pretty small number of likes. Let's go ahead and get that up. All right. 10:30 p.m. Still undecided at this moment in time. Let's take a look at a Trump ad here.
Worth doing ever. Nothing worth doing ever came easy.
Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation.
Never, ever quit. Never quit. Adversity makes you stronger. Don't give in, don't back down, and never stop doing what you know is right.
They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedoms. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way.
Elon Musk.
When they couldn't beat him, they tried to bankrupt him.
President Trump is back in a New York City courtroom.
When that didn't work, they tried to put him in federal prison.
Raided by the FBI.
When that didn't work, they even tried to kill him.
He just tried to kill President Trump.
Donald Trump still stands, ready to fight, ready to win, and ready to make America great again.
This is Donald Trump's house, brother.
This election, we all get to choose. I'm going to choose real American leadership and a real American badass. The 45th and soon to be 47th President Donald J. Trump.
Starting on day one, we will
will defeat inflation quickly, and we will make America affordable again. I will cut your energy costs in half. It's time for the working man and woman to finally catch a break. We are going to bring back the American dream, bigger, better, and stronger than ever before.
When I'm back in the White House, we will restore world peace, and it will be again peace through strength. I will launch the largest deportation program in American history. And we'll put these vicious and bloodthirsty criminals in jail or kick them the hell out of our country.
November 5th, 2024 will be Liberation Day in America.
We all salute the same great American flag. Our best days are yet to come.
Together, we will make America great again.
Well, no need to drink your Red Bull tonight, folks. That should hype you up. Now, look, we'll keep things civil here. Bergen County Real Estate says, watch a Kamala ad next. So, yeah, let's go. We'll see what's going on both sides. Why not? I mean, we should have a fair live and show both sides of the story. So, what's going on over here? Also, whenever you see a bio like this, it's just sketch. They all have the same bio. Anyways, let's see if we can find some kind of ad. All right, here we go. We got something. So we got a first-time Gen Z voter on the phone. Let's see what's going on.
This is my first presidential election.
First-time Gen Z voter in the state of Georgia.
First-time voter from California.
I'm so excited to vote for you.
I love your plan for an opportunity economy.
Accessibility to healthcare for women.
There's so much at stake here.
For myself, I see a leader in her. Excited to be able to vote for someone who believes in equality and rights for all.
Vote Harris Waltz.
I love Gen Z. Okay, thank you all for voting. You know your power through your voice, through your vote. And for anyone who hasn't voted yet, I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy the process. It'll make you feel really good about just reminding you, this is your country, this is your future, and you have a right to weigh in on where we're headed. So get out and vote. I'll see you later.
This is my first.
All right, no cackle. They cut her out right at the end before she started cackling like a hyena. But there you have it, a bunch of 18-year-old kids that have zero idea what the heck goes on in the world or how things work. Care about equality. I mean, whatever. Absolute joke. Anyways. Yeah, we'll get off this page now. L Kamala. Indeed, hard. Take that L. She's really insane, man. It's just really insane. Absolutely insane. Shout out Scorch888 here in the live chat saying MAGA pump my bags. Oh, the bags are pumping, Scorch. They're pumping, lad. So, here on our channel on BTC, amazing the power of the line. Holding up for now. Again, we do have our 0.27 fib extension at 80K. There's a chance we see a nice break at the top of this resistance channel. Or it holds as resistance and we roll over, make a higher low, probably somewhere around this midline on the channel. And then get up here towards 80. But yeah, direction is up. We'll see though, we'll see. Nothing's official just yet. Blue bar's getting bigger, boys. We might be in for a little reversal at the last second. Brace yourselves. Let's see. Our top 100 still straight up green. Bonk went from 15% to 19%. How's Bonk doing? Still a higher low. Range low deviation down here. Reclaim. That looks pretty strong. Very nice reclaim. At resistance currently on Bonk over here, as one can see. So every coin just pumps straight into supply, straight into higher time frame resistances. it would be pretty nuts if they all just break these major higher time frame resistances at the same time. Tau, right? Previous support. Whoops, I don't want that. Previous support, support, now resistance. So, I mean, every coin just put in moves to higher time frame resistance levels. Doge again, weekly supply. I'll be damned if these all break tonight, to be honest with you. If Trump wins, they could. But charts are saying everything is at higher time frame resistance. These are made to be broken in a bull market. So if there's ever a time for them to break, it is now or soon. But it's happening at an accelerated pace. All on speculation that Trump's going to win. He should win. But, man, crazy, crazy times right now. Fiat hater, exponential cringe, 24/7, 365. Oh, imagine what would happen if we get to see that for 4 years straight. And look, honestly, part of me before this election, it was hoping kind of Kamala would win, just because it would be so bad. There would be no option but for people to say enough is enough and to change some shit around. Doesn't look like we'll get that. Like I said earlier in the stream, the whole thing's crumbling down. Trump can't save it at this point. But if Kamala would have won, it would have accelerated the decline and just made this whole process faster. So regardless of who wins this one, of course, it's great for our crypto bags. But I'm talking on a broader scale here. It doesn't really matter that much. But we love the hype. And we want to see Trump take this home all day long. All right, so the betting odds, 10% for Kamala, 90.5% for Trump. All right, let's watch an accurate Kamala Harris ad here. Poor hubby. There's that cackle I was talking about that they cut out of that official video on her Twitter account. There it is. It's like a laughing hyena. He's actually real. He knows how to sell right there.
Yeah, exactly. So, she's still got a sense of humor.
Man. I mean, good she finds things funny, but I mean, she's laughing at just like every word that comes out of her mouth. It's whatever. Enough trolling for now, guys. Let's get back into crypto. We're done trolling the libs for now. We'll come back to trolling later. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I do cover more crypto stuff in most live streams, but it's a special day today, guys. It's a special day. It's election day. So we're going to troll the left. And if you have a problem with that, this isn't the live stream for you. Hit unsubscribe and get the heck out of here. All right, let's see what's going on here in the live chat. Bergen County Real Estate says Trump just took Kansas. Commercials giving me anxiety. Big Wave Day says Netmind token looks to be on sale. NMT Netmind. So this thing's really tanking. Netmind. And I mean, this was a super hyped up, coined as the Tao of China. AI project. All the rave, all the hype over here in March, but it's not a good look right now. I believe there was, excuse me, I believe there was a problem with some kind of miner exploit, miner emissions. So I guess it's just miners selling millions of dollars of this coin, or maybe only hundreds of thousands because the market cap's pretty low right now. Okay, no, millions. They're selling millions. It's a 53 mil market cap. So this thing is getting sold off aggressively. Netmind NMT. Don't hold that, but I pour one out for all the homies holding NMT. Data Viz, he says, is Speedy worth buying at these prices? So let's go ahead and take a look if this is trading at wholesale or retail prices. I'm going to assume it's this Speedy here at a 27 mil market cap with the most 24-hour volume. All right, is Speedy worth buying at these prices? Few things. You're in a 12-hour time frame level of interest. All right, you see there's a nice red bar. You're going to want to isolate that on the 12-hour time frame. All right, so you have that as a horizontal. You have this as diagonal support, trendline support on Speedy. Now this is an e-liquid shitcoin, so TA isn't that applicable, but it still is. But if one person sells, they can nuke this chart and make everything I say go out the window. Vice versa, if one big buy comes in, it's just going to pump. Now, it would make sense to pump off of this level, being that you're in a 12-hour breaker. You're on this trend line going back to, this to the middle of October. So it would make sense to hold this trend line and see a breakout. With that being said, you do have a nice horizontal supply level up here on Speedy. We'll make it red. Okay, horizontal resistance, horizontal support. I don't know what's happening with Speedy. I don't know how their community is. I don't know what's happening on their Twitter account. I don't know what's happening in their Telegram group. I don't know how the holders are feeling. All of these things are important when it comes to a meme coin like this. If you are optimistic on Speedy, this is not a bad level to buy it. You're at multiple layers of support here, all right? So you basically want to see it break this red and continue. With that being said, you're not buying value up here at these prices. All right, this is not buying value. If you're going to be buying value, it might hurt if you're holding this, but it would be down here at the origin of this move. If this trend line breaks, good chance Speedy at least puts in a wick below 1 cent. All right, so the way you worded the question, is it worth buying up here? And like I said, it depends on you and your stance on this coin, how bullish you are. Going off of purely objective TA, I'm not biased at all on this coin. I have no skin in the game on what happens. Buying up here is not value. There's a ton of bag holders that can dump on you. Buying down here at around a penny would be value and worth it in my lens. All right, so we got some more numbers on the Trump side. Trump just went from 198 to 210. 60 electoral college votes to win. And we can finally get this show on the road. Big day, lads. Very big day. 60 electoral votes. And all of these are expected around 11 p.m., which is in 14 minutes. All right, so we're going to stream through this, guys. We're going to stream through this, but before we do that, give me like 2-3 minutes. I'll be right back. All right, lads, we're back. Appreciate your patience. Again, we might have a winner in like 15 minutes or something like that. We'll see. Now look, I'll open this up as we wait for these results to come in. I'll open it up to live Q&A from our audience, and I'll take some questions. So if you guys have anything you want to ask me, feel free to do so. Or prolonging the length of this live stream because it is a special day today. Let's see. DataViz says, I currently hold Turbo Hoppy, can do Inu on base. Was just looking at other coins. Also saw Cheddar and Bobby. They seem to have pumped hard already. Everything else is utility for me. And I waited 2 hours in line to vote for Trump today in Washington. Cheddar on Sol, 8 mil market cap. I know this thing's getting pushed really hard by some people. Doesn't make much sense to buy at resistance, the all-time high, at an 8 mil market cap coin. Yeah, I think this one left the station as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't chase this. It doesn't make much sense to chase this. But hey, if you're holding Cheddar, beautiful move there. See, Toshi talking about base ecosystem coins. Toshi at 60 mil, largely unpumped, but if we zoom into this, both spots have a level, and you do have a nice double bottom forming. All right, so maybe the worst is over for Toshi holders. Some of the other larger base coins like Brett on base, it's back over here to a 900 million market cap. And again, this follows Ethereum directly. So this won't break out until Ethereum breaks out. Ticker Bitcoin at 24 cents right now. After a large holder sold off last week, price starting to stabilize a bit and make up for lost ground currently. Some BS Solana coin. Let's check out the Remilio coin. There's all garbage. It's really Retardio. So Retardio, new all-time highs. New all-time highs for Retardio. That is a Murad coin. Giga, new all-time highs. Yep. SPX. Not quite new all-time highs, but approaching that all-time high. What's some other ones? Apu, I saw it at 75 cents today. Let's see how it's doing. Okay, 85 cents now for Apu. Apu, we were talking about Apu a lot actually, because it was in that bull flag and it was at the bottom of that bull flag. And here we have it. Very nice move off of the bottom of that bull flag. So I'm just going to trust what I see here. I'm going to trust my eyes and say that this goes for the breakout. After the 3 touches on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, bull flag, come up here, consolidate under resistance, and then bang, go. Apu looks quite bullish, and it's a very appealing meme coin, Apu. Some other Murad coins. What else is there? Mini. All right, starting to bounce. Ticker Bitcoin, lock in. New all-time, or approaching that all-time high on lock in. So market coming back. Murad's list reviving after a prolonged consolidation there for a few weeks. Just this seat. Let's see. Bobo, ticker Bobo, holding this level still, which is what you want to see. Ponky's up. I mean, so at large, meme coins are still crushing it. Really crushing utility across the board. Meme holders holding select memes and not, say, new launches and things of that nature doing well. Murad's list and more established memes like Ponky, things like that, doing good. Doge related memes doing good. Whole market's green. As we wait for this winner to be announced. And I also saw news about, let's see if we got some new news here. We're just waiting for these election results, guys. Solana has flipped BNB to become the 4th largest crypto by market cap. Well, that's breaking news. Solana at an $86 billion market cap. 86 bill. Now look, Murad has SPX going to 100 billion market cap. That's not going to happen. Yeah, very, very slim chance it does happen. Right? There's maybe like a 1% or a 0.5% chance it happens in this cycle for SPX. Solana at $360 would have an 170 mil market cap. That would be a 2x from current price. That would be a new all-time high past 250, but I mean, some of the valuations on Murad's list are just completely absurd. But with that, And again, looking at all the memes, right? We just looked at a lot of Solana meme coins. Some of them on ETH as well, but most of those are on Solana. And when the main asset does well, all the meme coins typically do tend to follow. So that's to be no surprise. When Solana's pumping like this, expect the memes to follow. I can see Emin saying that the MAGA coin has pumped to $5. All right, there we go. This is more along the lines of my expectation, right? This is why I've been aggressively talking about the MAGA coin for months. Now, it's still pumping. It's at resistance. It needs to break this $5 level of $5.50. And again, next target $7 for the Trump MAGA coin. Good shout there, Emin. And yeah, good to see this. Right? It's about time these things woke up. It's about time. And the MAGA hat coin as well. So the Trump coins is starting to outperform and be the leader again, which is what we want to see. Here on the 1 hour time frame, we got higher highs and higher lows. And this thing is moving. Bids coming in aggressively. Everyone is expecting Trump to take this home. Poly market odds, basically zero money to be made for Trump now because the odds are so skewed in his favor. But hey, any lib out there that wants to bet on Kamala winning, now's your chance. Crazy, crazy payout for you if you take these odds. And they're like that for a reason. She's getting blown out. All right, still 60 electoral college votes for Trump to win. No change there. Guys, any questions, feed me. I mean, this is the longest stream I've done in a very long time. And again, it's election day. It's a special occasion. Doge has broken 20 cents. Everything's just pumping, boys. Everything is just pumping. Except for BNB and Ethereum and XRP. And the majority of altcoins, actually. They're green. Yes, they're green. But, I mean, look at these charts. Right? Like, be real for a second. Sundog in the depths of despair. All right, here we got an opportunity on Turbo. All right, so Turbo here. As I've been saying, every coin has pumped to resistance. Turbo, no different. Horizontal as well as diagonal. So this is the third touch. You got 1, 2, 3 longer term time frame, right? This goes back to the 15th of October. This has been pulling back. It has come directly to our green demand zone on the chart, which is not surprising. So you're looking for this to break now. Now, of course, in the demand level, that would have been optimal. But as it stands, given the momentum in the market right now, everything else just broke higher above resistance. If Bitcoin goes to 80K, Turbo is going to break out here. So nice gap to the previous week high. 20% move. Not really the best odds in terms of risk reward ratio. You'd have to play it super tight. You'd have to play it super tight, which I wouldn't want to compromise. So yeah, I mean, that's why longing resistance is never optimal, guys, right? Your risk reward is going to be really skewed out of your favor. But with that being said, this does look like it wants to push up here to $10 in the short term. And Turbo will likely make a new all-time high. And to the high, you have a 53%, 54% move. So yeah, this is on breakout alert. If it does get rejected for whatever reason, look to scoop up back inside of the Monday range. Because there's a chance that this is all just moves to resistance and then kind of back down. Although if Trump wins, I doubt that will happen. But hey, we'll see what the market makers do and how they want to pull their strings. But yeah, this is on breakout watch here on Turbo. Pepe the Frog. Similar to Bonk, all these coins have basically pulled back to September prices, like just before they broke out violently. And over the last 2 days, they have moved quite aggressively to the upside. So yeah, nice moves from higher time frame support levels happening. Dean Hubbard says that he is seeing 242 electoral votes for Trump. 242, is that? I don't know. We must be getting trolled by the Google results, which is not surprising. They do restrict these results on Google. It's a proven fact. But Trump, according to these odds on Google, or the scoreboard, Trump has 4 more electoral votes than he did a few minutes ago. We got Crypto Lexi. Gary Gensler getting fired. Thank God for that. It's about time that clown got out of that position he's in. There's this coin called Fuck Gary. Fuck Gary Gensler. And maybe we'll pump to the moon. Not condoning it at all. 100K market cap, but yeah, fire Gary. It's about time for that. Emin, what is your target on Bitcoin this cycle? 200K possible? Highly doubt it. I'd be looking more along the lines of, say, 125K to 150K in that range. Shout out to Differiner. He says, thanks for the long live stream, my man. Literally everyone better be hitting the like button. You heard the man, guys. Smash up that like button. And you're welcome for the longer live today. And let's see. And by the way, I heard that Cubic stalled because of a big hack. 100 billion Cubics hacked from someone. I've heard of people, when they made their wallet, they did a self-generated seed instead of like a program-generated seed phrase, and I think that caused people to be able to hack their seed. Fortunately, I haven't had any issues, but yeah, I believe that's what happened there. Let's see, Crypto Lexi. Can you chart FRUG? F-R-U-G. Frug on Soul. 426K market cap. And newer coin. Been around for around 2 months, early September, mid-September. So I put an orange line, but really it's this entire area that is acting as a support resistance flip level. We'll make it orange. All right, so this is kind of like the point of control on the chart that I see. The main level that price is flip-flopping above and below. All right, just draw a line straight through that and you'll see what I'm talking about. Once price broke above it, lost it, resistance, resistance, break above, support, support, break below, resistance. All right, so this level at 0.0044 is the main, like I said, point of control on your chart on FRUG FRUG. So what you would like to see is out of this nice rounded bottom, very nice bottom formation, maybe it wants to do a little handle for the cup like this, like a bull flag, but you just want to see a break convincingly above this orange zone on FRUG if you're holding this. Otherwise, it will come back down to your lows. All right, so it's basically trying to break resistance and the main level on the chart in both directions, 0.00044 approximately. So yeah, Lexi, look for that to break. Maybe it wants to bull flag, cup and handle, or just break away, but it looks pretty good. Not the worst looking meme coin chart. King Louis says, is it possible we have a sell in May, go away type of event in 2025? It's very possible we have a sell in May and go away event. Especially if we have a very risk-on environment for the next few months, right? Going into the start of next year. Seasonality-wise, Q4 and Q1 are the best times of year for crypto. All right, so based off of that alone, if we get a roaring bull market, they don't last forever. Unfortunately, they don't. They come crashing down very brutally. So yeah, if we get a multi-month bull run here, like what we had, say, earlier in the year, alt's doing well for months. Yeah, I don't see that sustaining past April, May. Unfortunately, nothing goes straight up forever. And let's see, Dean Hubbard says 270 to win was website. I'm not sure what you mean there, Dean. Might be a typo in your comment. Let's see if Google is censoring my results. We got to go to some mainstream media websites for this. No, I'm seeing the same things, same numbers. Same numbers. It's 11:10 p.m. right now. (11:10 p.m. Nevada. This is also stupid. I hate doing this. Oh, this state has this. So stupid. But anyways, this is the bread and circus and entertainment provided for us. So it's only going to be a little while longer. We have to look at this scoreboard before we can get on with business as usual and make America great again. But yeah, that's what's going on there in that race. Man. Bitcoin's stalling out up here. Stalling out up here at the top of our channel at 75,000. What's it going to be, boys? When I go to sleep tonight, how am I going to wake up? Am I going to wake up tomorrow morning and price up here at 80K? Or is it going to be right where it is now? Or is it going to pull back and come to the midline of our parallel channel and act as support? You do expect resistance to act as resistance, especially in a situation like this, right, where it's this kind of steep upward sloping channel. Makes sense to roll over, retry, keep on climbing, but eventually this will result in a parabolic breakout above the channel. Don't believe me? Look on the higher time frames. Right, look on the higher time frames, because channels drawn like this on the other chart, we have broken out of an 8-month long consolidation. All right, so the higher time frames, directions up. Lower time frames, we're at a little resistance. This is all the immediate short-term stuff, but on the macro, we're looking good, lads. Again, 0.27 FIP extension, 80K, 61.8, 89,420. And the 1 fib extension is at 98, really 99,000 bucks, 100K. So that's a magnet. For sure, this is a magnet. And we should get that when the time is right, probably this year, before the end of the year. Not a matter of if, just a matter of when. And ETH trying to reclaim the quarterly open. What an absolute cucked asset. All right, we got some live. Shout out to Dean Hubbard as well as Rayner for bringing to my attention this website called 270 to Win. Well, this is razor close, huh? This is razor close. 230 to 226. According to 270 to Win. That's close, as very, very close. We might get a we might get 4 more years of an absolute disgrace. Hey, I'm like I said, I'm here for it. It's just going to accelerate the inevitable collapse. Let's see it happen in real time. It's going to be a good, I mean, both ways will be a comedy show, right? Trump wins, it'll be a comedy show where we're laughing because he's funny. I mean, the other way is we're laughing because it's so beyond cringe and backwards clown world messed up. I'm here for either way. I could care less. I'll keep living my life like I always do. But, hey, I'm cool with a blue victory, man. Let's just accelerate the decline. And, like, these people got to finish what they started. They're obviously destructing the country from the inside out. So this is just going to allow them to finish their job. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Okay, never mind. Sorry. We weren't clicked on president. We were clicked on, I don't know what we were clicked on, but according to this is more towards our liking. This is more towards our liking. Trump at 246, Harris at 169. Yeah, that's what we like to see. That's more like it. me put a poll out. All right, I just put out a poll. Will Trump drain the swamp if he wins the presidential election? Let me know what you guys think. Is change actually going to happen here? Are changes going to be made? Or is the system going to stay at how it's been for the past 100-odd years? We'll find out. Let's see what our live audience has to say. Shout out to Dean Hubbard. Let's see. Gene says, thanks for the long stream, Connor. What a great idea watching the election together. Go Crypto Empire. Thank you, Gene. Appreciate your support. YouTuber GoKill says he hopes this pump lasts until the end of the year. Shout out to Armando. And Yazim M says, thoughts on Ort and Natix network. All right, those are like two under the radar AI coins. DPIN. So, or nice retracement back to the bottom here. So what do you want to see? We want to see a higher low on Ort here, making its way back down to the bottom. Right to your 88.6 retracement. So thoughts on Ort? I think it's solid, fundamentally speaking. Low market cap, undiscovered, I'd say. Right, 19 million market cap right now. I think this can do well. Natix, similar level, similar valuation, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 13 million market cap in the Solana ecosystem, which could be a huge plus. I think both of these are undiscovered and solid. And the thing with these types of coins, similar to many projects that I'm currently invested in, you see the charts of these. There's nothing happening. When is that going to change? Well, it's going to change. I don't make the rules, by the way, guys. This is just how it works here. For most coins, there are outliers, but coins like this won't pump until you see a move like this in the total 3, total 2 market caps. All right, there needs to be enough liquidity to trickle down into these very small market cap projects. These are not meme coins, so you don't have degenerates gambling, trying to PvP each other on these coins. It's more of a investment rather than a quick meme coin trade when it comes to these. So with that, they're going to follow liquidity in the overall market, and they're not going to move until you see a nice inflow of capital into the altcoin market at large. So it's a game of patience with these two coins, or Natix. But yeah, they're solid, undiscovered, game of patience. Hope that helps. Yazin M. And King Louis says the market's priced Gary fired. Markets are pricing Gary Gensler to get fired. Look, it makes sense. Remember Operation Choke Point? Remember how they sued like every crypto company in 2022? It was all... Well, Gary's kind of a puppet. Same thing with Biden as well as Kamala. They're all puppets. So they weren't pulling those strings. They were being instructed on what to say in the teleprompter. But nonetheless, fuck Gary Gensler. Smash that like button. Data Viz says, are you bullish on Hoppy the Frog? Boys Club meme, Boys Club character. No, I'm not overly bullish on it up here at 117 mil. Although it's going to ride off of Pepe's coattails. But the thing is, like, let's go to the market cap chart. 100 million market cap, like, it's at a different level now, right, in the market. It's not small any longer. 100 million. Also 3 mil liquidity. Where's your volume on this? A million in volume. All right. So yeah, this thing is no longer like a small meme coin where people are going to look at it and say, like, man, like, I can turn a little amount of money into a lot. Like, that ship has sailed on this coin. So it's more whale games with this now. Like, is it going to 20x to 2 billion or 10x to a billion? Okay, maybe, but most people are going to look at it like, if I have $500 to put into a meme coin, right, they're more likely than not going to go for the 100 to 1000x in the trenches than buy something at 117 million. Especially like Hoppy, it's like a derivative, or not a derivative, but a beta to Pepe, and it's a beta to Brett, Andy, Wolf, like all the other Boys Club characters. It's not a main Boys Club character at all. So I don't love it. And whenever one of these 1% holders decide they want out, this thing's going to get wrecked. But that goes with most meme coins. Top trader bought $10,000 and made $1.6 million. Number 2 trader bought 80 grand and made 580K. So, I don't know. I don't love it. It's too late in my mind. Too late. Bergen County Real Estate says, imagine how easy this would be if we voted on blockchain. Imagine if we just voted on blockchain. It would certainly make things much easier, and we wouldn't have to have a clown show watch party. We would get immediate results, basically. We have to listen to what the Associated Press says instead. All right, let's see. 40 electoral votes to win. And here we have 24 electoral votes to win for the Don. We're right there. New Jersey. Yeah, very cuck state here in New Jersey. Very lib. A lot of libtards. Unfortunate, but still a great place. A lot of smart people as well. Also, yeah, don't forget, guys, it also is rate cut week. Again, 25 basis point rate cut is expected. I believe there's a 98% chance that we have a 25 basis point rate cut later on in the week. Go to our crypto craft here on Forex Factory. Thursday, November 7th. All right, we're on the correct time zone. So yes, Thursday, November 7th, FOMC at 2 p.m. Interest rate day. Again, every estimate has a 25 basis point rate cut happening with like a 98% probability, which is bullish, right? Rates got cut by 50 basis points in September and the market sent. So I mean, look, the golden bull run is certainly looking like it's upon us. Our patience will be rewarded here. We are going to find out as well if Bitcoin wants to put in a parabolic move up to 80,000 next. DataViz says Fox is pumping. Fox on Linea, the Linea meme coin, Fox is pumping. Foxy. My live stream just crashed on my end, but I think we're back. All right, so we have the poll complete. 82% of people that answers think that Trump will drain the swamp if he wins. 17% of people have answered no. All right, so people are optimistic that changes will finally be made here. We'll see. I would have answered that poll no. I don't think the Trump or the swamp will be, not Trump, the swamp will be drained by Trump. I don't think it will. It's too deep, too corrupted down to the core for him to really do anything. But I would love to see him actually drain the swamp. But maybe this time is different and he does, but chances are he doesn't. DataViz says Shapeshift Fox. Sorry, it wasn't specific enough. Yeah, specification does help. Oh, yeah, this is... Got it. All right, I know which Fox we're talking about now. So, yeah. Golden Pocket holding. Every coin has just pumped straight to horizontal resistance levels over the course of the past few hours, as the market is pricing in a Trump victory. So yeah, this is resembling many altcoins we've looked at in the stream, all sitting on support, all aggressive pumps to resistance. We find out, is resistance going to keep being resistance, or are we going to break out? Trump gets declared the victor. I've been saying it for a while. I think these things will just send. Maybe we get psyoped and it turns out to be a sell the news event. It's possible, but I'm keeping my optimism on the market right now and thinking that we send if Trump is declared the victor. It's now 11:30 p.m. So it looks like some big buys came in, and now some sells are coming in for the Trump MAGA coin. All right, look, guys, I'd rather just wake up early and stream than stay up till like 12:30 or 1 and then, have my whole schedule thrown off tomorrow. So I'm going to wrap it up right now. With that being said, make America great again. Let's see Donald Trump win this election. I'll be back live tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this prolonged live stream today. We kept it going for a while. Dulce says, keep the stream going all night long. You're funny, Dulce. This is not happening, man. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Hope you like the new layout for the stream. I got sound effects coming. I got all kinds of pop-ups coming. This is about to be the best live stream in the crypto YouTube universe. You guys have seen nothing yet. Right here at Crypto Empire, this is where we dominate the crypto market. We've only just begun here. Yeah, I've been doing this for 3.5 years, but I'm hungrier than ever. I'll see you at the top. Connor from Crypto Empire signing out. Have a good night, everyone. Make America great again.